Blood trickled from her knuckles, staining the pristine tiles of the bathroom floor. 5 bodies lay sprawled around her, groaning in pain. Shattered sinks spewed water, flooding the room, while distant sirens pierced the air. In the chaos, 17-year-old Lena Carver stood unyielding, her gaze sharp as a blade. To unravel how a quiet newcomer dismantled the most feared boys at Crestwood Academy, we need to rewind 3 weeks to a crisp autumn morning in Portland, Oregon, October 2026, when she was just another face in the crowd, fighting to blend in. Lena stepped out of her mom's battered Toyota, its faded paint a stark contrast to the sleek Porsches and Audis in the school's parking lot. Crestwood Academy loomed ahead, all glass and steel, a monument to wealth in a city of tech moguls and old money dynasties. Her mom, exhausted from night shifts at Portland Mercy Hospital, gave her a weary smile. "You've got this, sweetheart. Just keep the peace this time." Lena nodded, but the promise felt hollow. They both knew why they'd moved here, not for her dad's military orders, which stopped when he died, but because Lena had a knack for clashing with bullies, and they with her. Inside, the hallways gleamed with privilege, polished floors, trophy cases, banners for Ivy League schools she'd never afford. She kept her head low, dodging the elite children of CEOs, judges, and influencers. But trouble found her fast. A shoulder slammed into her, scattering her books. "Watch it, thrift shop," sneered a voice. She didn't need to look to know the type. Rich, arrogant, untouchable. Kneeling to gather her things, she counted breaths to stay calm. Her dad's words echoed. "Control your anger, kiddo. Choose your battles." The leader, Ethan Warwick, loomed over her tall, polished, with a smirk that screamed entitlement. His Rolex glinted as he spoke. "You're new. I'm Ethan. I run things here. Party at my place Saturday. You're invited." The hallway froze, phones already recording. Lena stood, meeting his eyes. "Pass. Got plans." Gasps rippled through the crowd. Ethan's smile tightened. "Nobody says no to me." She walked away, but the whispers followed. By lunch, her rejection was viral on social media. New girl snubs Ethan Warwick. The retaliation was swift. Her locker was vandalized with vicious red paint. A fake Instagram account, Crestwood Reject, posted doctored photos of her in compromising poses, captions dripping with cruelty. Lena stayed stone-faced, screenshotting everything, building evidence as her dad taught her. At home, her mom came back in tears fired from the hospital after anonymous claims of misconduct. Through the window, Lena spotted Ethan's black Range Rover cruising by, a silent taunt. "I'm done running," she told her mom, her voice steel. In the garage, she dug through her dad's old Navy trunk, watching his training videos. His voice steadied her. "Strike only when necessary, but make it count." When a video arrived from an unknown number, her mom sobbing in the hospital parking lot, with a message, "Kneel, or we ruin her," Lena's resolve hardened. They crossed the line. At school, the harassment escalated. Books knocked from her hands, accidental shoves, a dead rat in her locker with a note. "You're next." Lena didn't flinch. She marched to Ethan's table, dropped the rat in his salad, and said, "Your aim's off." The cafeteria erupted in stunned silence. Ethan's crew, Liam, the brute, Noah, the strategist, and 2 lacrosse players, Caleb and Ryan, plotted revenge. Noah set the trap, feigning guilt to lure her to the library. Against her instincts, Lena went, hoping for an ally. But the deserted classroom revealed their plan, an ambush. 5 against 1, no cameras, no witnesses. Ethan smirked. "On your knees. Beg." Lena's bag hit the floor, her phone secretly recording. "Last chance. Walk away." They laughed until Liam lunged. In a blur, Lena moved, her dad's Krav Maga drills kicking in. She twisted Liam's arm, snapping his wrist. Caleb charged. She used his momentum to slam him into Noah. Ryan hit a sink, blood spraying. Ethan swung wildly. She caught his fist, pinning him against cracked mirrors. "This stops now," she hissed, "or I don't hold back." The principal burst in, flanked by security. Lena's recording Ethan's command to hold her down sealed their fate. Ambulances carried the boys away. Ethan's father, a tech titan, stormed in with lawyers but left silenced by the evidence. By week's end, the Warwicks fled to London. The others faced expulsion. Lena's mom got her job back with a raise. At school, the Invisible rallied around Lena, victims of smaller cruelties, now emboldened. Even Noah apologized, vowing to change. That night, Lena sat by her dad's trunk, his paused smile on a laptop. "It's not about fighting," she whispered. "It's about knowing when to stop." Her mom joined her, their silence heavy with shared strength. Crestwood had changed. Fear became respect. Lena had shown that real power isn't crushing others, it's lifting them up. But some lessons come hard, and some boys learn them in blood. What would you have done in Lena's shoes? Fought back or walked away? Should she have shown mercy, or did they deserve worse? Drop your thoughts below, hit that like button, and subscribe for more stories of courage and consequence. Let's keep this fire burning.